Hi, welcome to Christie's Stampin' Spot. So let's get started. I'm going to make this really fun back card. So let me turn you guys down. And I've got a system now where I don't have to reach over. If I can only remember to use it. Awesome sauce. Get rid of that. Okay, so this is what we're going to make today. A super cute slidey card for the bats. Isn't that cute? And of course, it also opens. I'm going to show you guys how to do this. Now I'm going to put punch a hole instead of using the stapler because I'm just having a terrible time getting this. On this one I did it in the front and it drove me nuts. I thought, oh, if I do it in the back, but now it still drives me nuts. So we're going to try it today with the hole punch instead for the tool pull tab, but we'll improvise as we go. So I did not get this done. I don't know if you guys have TAMS. It is over on my TAMS account. Um, but I will have this up a little later today with all of the measurements, which is good because I did notice that on one of them I forgot one of the measurements. So I have to make sure to put that back in so that you guys can make this card for yourself. And of course, it will have instructions and all of the supplies that I used. So the kind of slide tab card that I'm making is one that I'm going to use my classic label punch, which I absolutely love. But and I'm going to use these fabulous glitter black. This is the black glitter paper that's in our August to is it December mini catalog. So and it's so nice. This glitter paper is so nice. See how and it doesn't rub off. So nice. It's such a nice paper. And so I'll get out my Big Shot. My cut and emboss machine. I have a few already cut, but I need a few more little ones. So I'll show that. And the stamp sets that we're using today is the Holozite Magic. That's the sentiment we're using on the inside is from that. And it's actually this is the bundle that we're using, the um, the glitter black. So if you don't have the glitter paper, but you have this set and you want to make that, like here is one of the little bats that I stamped and then die cut out. Isn't it cute? It would also look very awesome. You could just throw some Wigna Stella on that and it would look fabulous. And then on the inside for the tab, I have Happy Haunting. And that sentiment I used from Banner Year, but you could also use Open If You Dare. Would work. Also would be cute to go on inside, but on this one I did use Happy Hunting, and I'll do that again. And I like the Banner Year. This is the one that comes with the Banner Punch in the bundle, which is really awesome as well. So those are the two. And then, of course, the dies that we're using are the Halloween Magic dies. I love this set of dies, but we're actually going to make some of these little bats today. I'll probably run through and make all of the bats because I can run them all at once. I love how well this the black glitter paper cuts out. So we'll do that on my cutting emboss machine. The labels. So this is actually the same label. I've just cut the sides off. And then we'll just be using I'm just going to be using a sponge to add some Memento ink onto to dirty up our paper. And instead of using this gorgeous paper that's in that Night of Match DSP, I thought we could actually use the bat paper. One of the papers is a bat paper, and it's got this really great black gradient on it. It's really pretty, although, oh my gosh, look at the back. Isn't that beautiful? The roses. Oh, it's hard to tell which one you want to use, but I'll use the bats. Since we're doing bats, I thought that would work. Okay, so first things first, let me pull my cut and emboss machine over before I get all the ink and stuff out so that we can get these bats cut. So I love my cut and emboss machine. Now I also got the new magnetic plate. And one of the things, it is one of our relatively, it's new, right? The same as our cut and emboss, but this is even newer to us. And so I don't know if you know, It is a consumable or magnetic plate, which means it's not going to last long. It's like our our cutting plates. We use them up terribly, and then we have to get new ones. Of course, these are much cheaper than the magnetic plate. One of the things too is I've been finding is that mine bows. So I actually have been storing it with my clear plate over it, and then I just put my machine on top of it when I'm not using it, and that helps keep it lower. Some people like leave it inside their machine. I haven't done that. I was just doing that way. I was cleaning my stamp space, so made it easier for me to do it like that. Okay, so to use your to die cut with your new cut and emboss machine, you need your plates. So you just need your base plate. All my stuff over here. A base plate, and then you need your number 2, which is your die cutting plate. And you need you can either put your cutting plate down, or if you have the magnetic plate, to put your magnetic plate down. And then your paper. This is in this case, it's my pretty glitter paper. Okay, what did I do with my dies? I set them over here. I really, really love these dies. Are so pretty. And these two label dies are spectacular. And I had a lot of trouble with my spider when I first got it, just using the magnetic plate. But when I got my magnetic cutting plate, it works so much better. Okay, so I want to get as much as I can out of this. So I'm just going to do it like that. And of course, the same with like we did with our precision plates. It's better to always move your dies around to make it last longer. But unfortunately, it is a consumable. But it's so nice. Okay, so I'm just going to run it through. Especially if you do a lot of die cutting that's delicate, like with our ornate garden, the magnetic plate is like a must-have. This magnetic cutting plate is a must-have. Okay, so here you can see it cuts it out so nice. I just love it. It just goes right out. And there's like, you see how there's not glitter everywhere? Oops, that slide. That's what's awesome about this. This paper is so nice. No glitter everywhere. Oh, I love glitter. There's a fabulous meme that I love to post at Christmas, but we would never do. My husband is not one that likes glitter everywhere. Is established dominance put glitter in your Christmas cards. So when they open it up, there's glitter everywhere. I think it's very funny. But luckily, with this one, it doesn't do glitter. You actually get more glitter with your ribbon. I love this burgundy ribbon that we're going to use today. This one, it does shed a little bit of glitter. Okay, so then I don't need this anymore. Put it away. I can't wait till we get our new mini one. I'll make showing you guys how to use stuff with our machine so much easier. Can't wait. That'll be awesome. Okay. All right, so now this one seems like it's a little bit complicated. We just have to go slow and get all the pieces the way we need it. Okay, so you're going to start with your basic black cardstock, and this one is, as you can tell, I'm opening it bookways. So it's an 8.5 by 11, cut at 5.5. So it's our normal size, cardstock. So you just need half, and then I scored it 5.5, or 4. It's 4 1/4. I scored it 4 1/4, cut it 5.5, like that. So it's like a book. So we're gonna build the this piece goes on top of here. Now, one of the things that you do need for this is your foam, these fabulous foam adhesives, because it's what makes it tall. So what we're doing is we're actually making a pocket. So you can do this too, I guess, if you want to cut your dimensionals and line them up. You might need to adjust your space a little bit just so it can go in and out, but it should be good. So first thing first, though, you need to cut your piece of DSP that you're going to use. And you're going to put it on your, I'm going to make sure I have the right sizes of these. Okay, that's right. So this is for my punches. This is my inside. And this is the back. It looks like I got it just a little bit too long. Let's see. I did. All right, so I need to trim my Whisper White. I love our trimmer. Let's see. I think I just need to take an eighth off. It is at, just a little. It's 4 1/4. It's 4 1/8. It needs to be at 4. Yep. So this is the measurement that I left off, was this width. So I wasn't sure. So I'm going to write it down so I don't forget. So there we go. See, that looks so awesome. Okay. So that was at 4. So here we see it's 4 1/4. I should have written 4 down, and I did not. Under the Whisper White. And I am actually using thick Whisper White. So when you buy your thick Whisper White, the regular cardstock or Whisper White is like 40 sheets. I think it's like 24 sheets. You get 24 sheets of the thick Whisper White, but it is much thicker. And it's really good for boxes, as well as for this, where we want a little bit more stability, especially when we're using DSP, which is really thin. So I'm going to actually mount this onto here. I'm just going to use some glue. You can use your favorite adhesive. Oh my gosh, isn't that beautiful? Oh, that's the hardest part about these fabulous DSPs, designer series papers. I'm not sure. This one might actually be one that's on sale. It is. So our selection of our DSP is actually 15% off right now. So it's awesome. Then you can use it and not feel bad. You could just buy another pack. 15% off is an awesome price. Oh, I love this DSP. It's so pretty. Okay. All right. So then once you've got that on, right, we know that this is going to go on our card front like this, right? So we're wanting our slide. So I'm going to take my label punch, which is why I already mounted it. It's because I want to make sure that we get it the way it's supposed to. Let me see. Oh, I'm supposed to be using, I'm just not used to using the mouse yet. My daughter was like, Mom, you have to use your mouse. So I can see, okay. I'm just trying to make sure I can see everything that's going on. And that it looks like it's all good. Muy bien. Muy bien. All right, cool. Okay, so we're going to do it on this side. I'm going to use my plastic label punch and where I want it to start. So you're about, I guess it's about a ½ inch up. And you're just going to punch in, not too far in. So I'm going to start about, what is it, ½ inch? What did I do with my, yeah, about ½ inch. Yep, exactly ½ inch in. And it's about a 1/4 inch this way, right? And then this is going to be on this side. So we want to continue with that. So you're going to put your back, or you wouldn't have to look at it, I guess. So get it back evened up. And then we're going to punch again. Just bien. There we go. And about, yeah, I don't want to go all the way to the top. You want to leave a little bit of space. I think that looks pretty good. Just like that. See that? Awesome. Okay. And then, now if you don't get it completely even, you can use your paper snips to even it out if you want. You can't really tell. You can make it a little tapered if you wanted to. If it's not 100% on top of each other. You don't need to. No one's going to be able to tell. Okay, so that's, you're done with your classic label punch. Okay, so now we're going to build our slider. So we're going to turn this over. And we want this, so we want this to cover like this, right? That way it's black on this side. So you can see how I've got it black on this side. So when we're building this, we want to make sure that that's where our label is set. And so it's important for you to have this piece on here on the back when we're going to adhere our little whatever this is called, your foam adhesive. Okay. All right, so we're going to do the foam adhesive, and then we're going to put in our little pennies. So you will need 2 pennies, or you can make 2 discs with your cardstock. Go ahead. You don't need to have it completely, like I've got it, right? You don't have to have it completely along the line. You definitely need it to be, so that's where you sit, where it's going to slide in, right? Now I usually give it a little bit of a wiggle room. So I don't know how much wiggle room you want to get or what you're comfortable with. I give it a little bit of wiggle room because you do want it to slide in pretty easy, but you don't want it to move too much so that you can't, so it goes all, there's enough room for it to like really go crazy. Now see how it just slid through? So then you have to make sure you put it on the bottom too. So you want to make sure that you get it straight on that side. Okay. Then you do need to put, and then you need to put another strip on that side too, just so that it's sturdy as well. Okay. It's on the edge, not totally on the edge, but now if you don't like the white showing, you can of course take your blend and color the edges if that bothers you, so that when somebody looks at the card, it looks like it's white. As you can see, right? But because I used a piece of white underneath, it doesn't really matter. Oh, and then don't do what I just did. Look, I put it backwards. So if I was going to slide it, it would slide this way on the card instead of the other way. So luckily, all I have to do is take this piece off. And I might be able to save this piece. Oh, yeah, okay. So definitely check that before you do. Make sure that your slider is on this side, right? And it opens to the top. So this is the bottom, not the other way. That's funny. It's funny, I did it the wrong way. And do-do. Okay. So you want it to get it even to the top. This down. It's funny. I can't believe I put it the wrong way. Sorry. Okay. Okay. All right. Muy bien. Muy bien. Okay, there we go. So now it slides. So you want to make sure it slides pretty evenly right here like that through there. Awesome. Okay. Then we know that that's sliding works good. As you can tell, right, it doesn't come all the way out, and that's because we used the pennies. So you want to put a penny on this side. So get out your black dimensionals. Put my penny, and then we need our other penny, and I'm using a Stampin' Dimensional between it. Now, I think earlier I used, I attached it with that. Okay, so I would use the smaller edge like this, not so fat. There we go. So that it fits pretty good inside here. Now we do need one on the top because that's where we're going to add our white label. Okay, as you can see I used this little edge so it fits in between. So you can use your dimensional. I would just cut it down a little bit, trim it down so you have plenty of space, and then you're just going to add your other penny to the back. Like that. Right? And that's actually how we get our slide. Right? But when we need to attach it to our paper. And I'm going to just use, well, I have a little bit of a lip. I think I'll just use another black dimensional. I think it will work fine. Okay, and then make sure you get it all the way down to the bottom. And you put your, sure it's all the way in, even the way you want it. And then attach your penny, because then it will. That's how it slides. Muy bien. Okay, so now, okay, you can tell I didn't get my penny completely on top of each other, but it doesn't matter because we're going to cover it with the, we'll be covering it with our label. Okay, so, muy bien. Okay, we've got that done. Now we can attach it to our cardstock. Now, I know what I forgot to do. Before I do that, let's do that. So, get out your, and I forgot my black, Memento Black. Now you can either add it, I'm just going to get some black from my pad, or you can use the refill and get it. I'm just going to add a little bit of black to the edges of my white. Not a lot, just dirty it up a little bit on the edges before I glue it down. And I did it this way instead of doing the whole thing. I just needed to do a little bit. And this is the new project. My husband was making me the perfect size, little 3D print me some holders for my sponges. But anyway, this way you don't use a lot of ink, because you don't need to spend a lot of time getting it all dark when you just need that little bit of edge, right? You don't want to do too much more. Okay, then you can add it to your card front. So make sure you've got your slide the way you want it to slide. Okay, and then let's add it to our card front. Get this side. Side just wants to be a little stubborn. There we go. I got it off already. I'm trying to get it off and it's already off. Oh no, don't let your cardstock slide onto it. Hold it down so it doesn't get caught. That's what I was doing on this corner. I was trying to not let it get caught on that corner, and then I just need to have it there. Okay. And then you're going to place it on your card front the where you want it to go. As even as you can. There we go. And then make sure I didn't get my paper caught. I got my paper caught. Somehow I got my paper caught. How did it get caught? Oh, right here in this corner. I moved it over too much. Okay, so then once you get it, oh no, I'm gonna rip it. This foam is really adhesive-y. Okay. You got caught on that corner right there. That's what it was. Okay. Ugh. So make sure you slide it. So when I moved it over to the other side, this side was not as over as the other one, I guess. I don't know why it's not behaving. This one seems to be too close. Not sure why. I don't know. Alright, let me add it back. Okay, so what I did was, because I had to lift it up a little bit so that it'll slide, I needed to give myself a little bit more room. So make sure you give yourself a little bit more room. So when I put it on there, I actually captured my slidey. So you want to make sure before you get it down really good and solid that your slidey will move. So I got my slidey to move. It's good to go. Okay, then we need to make our little punch. And then you need your 1-inch punch. And I keep wanting to do that over the top, and I'm doing it wrong. Okay. Put your slider. You want to have your slider. So you're going to pull it apart like this just a little bit. Stick that through. And you only want a half of it. Like it punched in halfway. Just like that. As it just jumped out on me. There we go. Right? Now we really know our slider will work. Awesome sauce. Okay. Then I'm just going to go ahead and take my hole punch. Make sure I've got it evened up, and I'm not going to go really close. Right, you want to go in a little bit. So that's where I'm going to put my ribbon instead of stapling it. I'm going to put it right there. Sweet. Okay, muy bien. All right, so there you go. Then that's it. No, it seems horrible. It takes so much. It's so scary. Okay. Especially with that foam adhesive because it really sticks. I think I'm back. Hi. Sorry about that. We actually had all of the internet go out. So it took my husband a second to reboot the whole system. Luckily, he was here to be able to do that. Okay, so where are we at? So we got our slide. Even though it was a little tricky to make sure that when you're putting your foam down and you're attaching it, you don't get your slide paper stuck in there. Okay, and then we're making our tags to go on the front here and inside of our slide. So you need a piece of the thick Whisper White again, and you need your Label Me Lovely punch. So we are going to punch out 2 of those. So, and then on this one, we're going to cut it down. So it has these nice little grooves, and I'm actually going to take it down to, you guys can see that? I cut it smooth and cut it down again. Oops, right here. Just like that. My snips. And that's the one that I'm going to put right here. And I cut it down so that it could fit on here without being too big, right? But before we cut that down, let me stamp on this one, and then we'll go ahead and sponge the color because we want to sponge the color. So I'm going to use this is the Happy Hunting. Oops, I have a kid that's coughing. From the Banner Year. And that nice and inked up with my Memento ink. And then I'm going to go ahead and I stamped it, and I didn't stamp it at the very top because I'm going to actually put a bat there. Let's go ahead and clean that off. And then, get my black. Well, I guess I don't need the black going away too far. I'm going to get my, look, I got ink on the inside of my, I'm actually going to use that ink and get that around here, just like that. And then I'm going to just dirty up this tag with my Whisper White, just like that. And I'm going to do the same thing to this one. Very nice. That works really nice. I'm liking that. That might be a winner of a make that done. Okay. Now we want to put a bat on here. You can see I have a big bat and I have a little bat. And so I'm going to use a little bit of glue for this one. I'm not doing his wings. I'm just doing it on his body. I'm going to just put it on here like that. Hold hold it down. 2, 3, 4. Very nice. And I'll add a little bit of glue onto this one too. He's going completely on. Like that. So cute. Okay, and then I'm just gonna, remember I have my little black, I have my black Stampin' Dimensional. I'm just gonna make sure, so make sure when you're putting it on here, see how I have his bat wing and I had it kind of sideways so that it's inside, it'll be inside the card. Like that. Just like that. So now we know that when it goes, we have flying bats. Yay! Okay. So then we want to open this up, right? And we're going to just glue our guy on the inside in here. Glue our happy haunting on the inside. Just add some glue. Make sure you have it on the right side up. Just like that. And I have it over here to the side. See how I have it over here to the side? And that is because, so that it's black all the way, right? So you can't see the white. Awesome. Okay. So then we want to do the pool. We need to add our, we're going to add our bat. Oh, I think I want to do a little bat. I'm going to add another. So there's a medium size. I'm going to add him right there. These glitter bats so cute? They're so cute, so cute. Anyway, okay. Okay, they're talking about. There we go. Just like that. Yeah, just like that. And then we need to get the other piece. Let's see. I need my, oh, I have it right here. Okay. So then we just need to get a little piece of our ribbon for our pool. I'm just going to cut some. I'll just put it in here like that. And then tie a little knot. I'm just going to tie a little knot. Or you can, I could do it this way, I guess. Is it this way? I always forget which way you go. I think it's this way in. There we go. Like that. And you don't have to tie a knot. You can just pull it through. Just hope it lines up nice. Just like that. Oh, muy bien. There we go. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. So then we need another bat here. Let's get our big bat. Put him here. And I think I just glued him down. Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah. Maybe I have one other small bat. Add him. Maybe I'll add him like that. Let's see. I pull this one down. Let's see how that looks. Oh yeah, that looks good. Okay, so I'll add him there too. Now I'm making these flush, especially if you're going to put one close to where your edgy is, so that you can see, so it'll slide, because that's the important part, is to make sure that your slide works. Right? So of course you can add as many bats as you want. Just make sure it doesn't interfere with that. So you've got your bats here. Ooh, and there they are. Yay. Oh my gosh, that's super cute. Super cute. Okay, so now we need to do the inside. So on the inside, we're going to need our piece of Whisper White, which is this one. And it's just going to go in here just like that. And then we need to stamp our Happy Halloween. And I got the Happy Halloween is actually from the Halloween's Night Magic. Isn't that a gorgeous script? It's so pretty. And then my Memento Black ink again, which is, where did I set it? Out of the way over here. So, I know, so I'm sorry about that interruption. Can't do anything when the internet goes down. Had all my kids come in and saying, "What happened?" And so my son actually works from home also. So we had that moment of, oh no. So that was only I live, but he is as well doing his stuff. That's how it always is. Man, it's crazy. We're so dependent on everyone, right? Okay, and then I'm going to use my black again to and just dirty up my Whisper White. Just dirty it. Don't forget, we're going to add the DSP at the bottom too. Looks nice. I love it when it's all dirtied. A little bit more. Oh, so nice. There you go. And then you just need to glue this one in. Again, a little piece. Stuck on there. I've been just putting it on the edge. Like I said, I use the thick. You don't have to actually use the thick Whisper White on the inside panel. I did just because I was using thick Whisper White. But I would definitely suggest using the thick Whisper White when you're mounting your DSP on the front. So you need that extra stability. But this is because it's going to be a kind of a heavy card. So you want to make sure that your base is heavy. So just like that. And then I cut with the coarse dot that I made with that same the front panel DSP. I cut the little strips. Oh, that rose is so pretty. And it's at 1/2 inch and 4. And I need one for the back. And what did I do with it? There it is right here. Now it's hard to do black on black, of course. If you wanted to stamp on your black, I would suggest using the Whisper White craft ink. I don't have my Whisper White craft ink handy. But I'm going to go ahead and definitely get my Happy Hunting really dark. And then stamp it. You can't really tell. You can kind of see it in the light, but it's there. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Love it. Now you can also add another bat on the back if you want. Let's see, where was my other little bat? Here it is. Add this bat with, and you can use your dimensionals or glue dots. I'm just going to add the glue. And just like that. Muy bien. So the trickiest part is, of course, getting your foam down and to make sure that your your slide goes through. You just are making that little pocket. If you make it too tight, then it's harder for it to slide. Isn't that pretty? Yay! Happy Hunting. Love it. I like this better with the punch hole than, but if you don't, you can always use the staple too. And like I said, that's the other DSP. And then here's the dark DSP, but it's still the same on the inside. And of course, you could always add more bats if you'd like to decorate your other side. You can totally do that. You've got plenty of space to write your message. And of course, you can always add back to the back too. This glitter paper is just fabulous. I just love the way it feels. It's so nice. Anyway, so I hope you guys like that. Isn't that cool? I love it. So you just need your dimensionals and those this classic label punch and the foam adhesive. You just have to be careful because you have to make that pocket, put that out, and make sure you get it into the right place. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed today's card, making that slidey. Sorry for that little interruption. I know that when my son will piece it together for my YouTube video, so both sides should be seamlessly in between the two of them. And of course, if you're watching this on my YouTube video, please make sure you subscribe so you get notified when I do other videos get uploaded, as well as like my Facebook page. And I love comments. Let me know if you guys are going to make this card. And then if you haven't heard, we have a gingerbread. Super cute. The Jolly Gingerbread. Oh, I should move my face out of the way. The Jolly Gingerbread is the next fabulous, uh, super cute. It's our November kit. So, can you guys see these? Can you guys see the little? Oh, I can't really use my pointy. I'm like, ooh, look at the peppermint candies. Those are embellishments. I'm so excited. They're so super cute. The embellishments are so super cute. So if you're not subscribed, you have until November 10th to subscribe, and you can find it on my website and on my blogs, as well as at my bit.ly shop Christy stamping spot paper pumpkin, and subscribe to get that, so you have till November 10th. Oh my gosh, it's so super cute with the little gingerbread house. So cute. I can't wait to get that one. And also don't forget that right now we have our designer series paper sale is going on. So and at 15% off, it's great. You want to on my website, you can find the full list of all the DSP that's on sale, also on my online store, and of course use my October host code also there to earn some stamping hearts, as well as I'm going to have the Merry Moose. I'm going to do a card kit with Merry Moose for the month of October. I only did one this month because I had so much trouble figuring out and changing the way my video stuff does. So anyway, I thank you guys so much for joining me, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and rest of your weekend. Happy crafting. Bye.